Yes, sir.
What's happening today, man?
Going to catch up with Kai Kara. Very excited.
You're a fan, right?
I'm a huge fan. Should
Awesome.
be good. Get some insight before his title bout in the coming week.
This is it in Vegas.
No, that's him.
Oh, you just showed your dad.
That's my dad saying get in the octagon with Kai when he gets there.
Yeah, you should. I'll film it.
Yeah, we'll see how that goes.
This guy here is a super fan. He's a big fan.
Oh yeah, also off the record, super fan.
But on the record,
But on the record, yeah, stoked
professional.
to be
Yeah.
Well, Jason was actually coming, and I was like, well, I've been watching the guy on TV for like 5 years. I was like, surely I can come.
Yeah, I've been fighting professionally for 15 years now, so a long time to prepare. Where I'm at, mentally, physically and spiritually, I'm just ready for this moment. Ready to get in there and represent Aotearoa New Zealand. No better time than now than to put my culture and my people on the world stage in a time now where, the government and, in New Zealand right now, it's not very pro-Māori, so I want to use that as my superpower and bring culture with me, because if I don't do it, who else is doing it? And I have a lens on me where it's global. And something that I possess in my back pocket is I've got 13 knockouts. In a division that doesn't really have knockouts, that's what I bring to the table. So I'm expecting to do that in this fight. I'm expecting, a tough fight and Pantoja to come forward, but I'm going to welcome it. And I feel like that's where it's going to find openings. When he thinks he's got me, I've got something waiting for him. So it's exciting. And yeah, it's just been a long journey. What I've realised in the fight game, it's about staying consistent. There's going to be setbacks, there's going to be learning curves, there's going to be ups and downs, but you just got to keep turning up. Something that I've always learned from Izzy, he believed he was a champion long before he was a champion. So it's a mindset, it's the way you train, it's the way you talk to yourself. It's all these things that you embody. And that's why I know that I'll be a world champion, and June 29th I'll be bringing that belt back home to Aotearoa.
I guess talk about that year off you had because of the concussion. How tough was that? And looking back now, how beneficial sort of in a way was it?
I guess it just kind of allowed things to settle. Come at the sport refreshed, as well as with a new perspective. And sometimes it's not always just go harder and just keep grinding. You got to take a step back to, know where you're heading. And 6 months off contact. I've been fighting for so long now that I've got a lot of ring time, but I want to make sure that I'm looking after my body, listening to the signs. If that needs to have a rest, and allow me to kind of give back to my family, be with my two boys and my wife, and just giving that energy back. So when I'm in a camp now, it's a two-way street. They know that it's time for me to be selfish, but they know that it's for the bigger picture.
You had your first UFC title fight a couple years ago now. Didn't go your way, but pretty good performance until things went south. What did you learn from that, and what do you bring from that fight into this one?
Well, it just gives me kind of confidence knowing that I can hang with the best guys. Moreno capitalised on moments that it's a game of inches, and it just to go through that experience, dealing with pressure, dealing with fighting for the world title, more obligations, more attention, and a 5-round fight. When you have to go through it, at least I can take that with me and bring it into this fight. So, it's a lot of positives to take away, but also you just got to be focused for 25 minutes. That's usually what makes a difference at the highest level. I just want to leave a legacy to know that the next up-and-coming fighter out of Aotearoa, New Zealand, you can do it all from your hometown. You can be homegrown and take on the world. And it's just about giving yourself the best chance. Keep turning up for yourself. And whatever your passion is, just chase it. Go after it. For me, fighting has been my vehicle. But whatever your vehicle is, if that's in sport, if that's in arts or music, nothing's stopping you but yourself. So
Not bad, eh? Yeah. Good to see. At least he looks like he's in shape.
Definitely.
Fingers crossed.
Yeah, I'm just snapping.
Yeah, sweet.
Yeah, you got heaps. Of course.
Appreciate it, brother.